Nice and easy for you, old man. Watch the line and don't cause trouble, the cop sneered, voice loud enough so half the street paused. The disabled veteran's cane clicked sharply on the concrete. He flinched where he stood. Crowds didn't part, phones didn't rise, no one moved, just a hush. Waiting. I'm trying to… Sir, the veteran started, each word heavy with effort, hand shifting on the cane's grip. A limp in his right leg, a reminder of battles fought many years ago. The cop laughed again. Sir, come on, Grandpa, get a seat. Or get out. Everything seemed to slow then. Car engines idled, a distant horn muted, wind hanging still. The veteran's eyes flicked around, at people walking by, at children glancing curiously, at a woman clutching her purse tighter. Humiliation burned, but deeper. A wound opened. He took a breath. Pain spiking in his ribs, old shrapnel, a souvenir from a war overseas. I served this country, he rasped. I fought for people like you, and I still stand when it matters. The cop snorted, turning sideways, preening like a rooster about to strut off. That was then. This is now. You don't get special treatment. With a single motion, the veteran let go of the cane. His jacket slid off his shoulders, revealing faded tattoos, campaign ribbons, unit insignia, names. Each scar under his sleeve whispered stories of nights spent under mortar fire, blood-soaked sand, lost brothers. Maybe I don't deserve a seat, he said softly, limelight glinting on hard eyes. But I deserve you to listen. The cop's grin faltered. Murmurs began behind him. A teenager stopped mid-scroll on his phone. A mother nudged a child back. The veteran lifted his gaze, no anger now, only sorrow and disbelief. I lost part of my leg so someone else could keep theirs. His voice cracked, a weight older than the concrete beneath them. You think I'm asking for charity? I'm asking for respect. Then came the shift, subtle, seismic. From across the sidewalk stepped a woman in a bright jacket. She approached, calm but firm. He asked for respect, she said. You owe him that. Her tone wasn't pleading, it was charged. More people stopped, phones raised, eyes met. A hush settled again. The veteran stood tall, shoulders back, a quiet dignity forcing the cop's smirk to fade. I remember names of those who didn't make it back, the veteran continued. Young kids who trusted me to bring them home. I failed some. But others got a second chance because of that dog I carried through hell. He paused. You think I beg for pity? I carry pride, for them, for you, for this country. A gust of wind scattered a few papers. Something cracked in the air, maybe a snap of conscience. The cop's hand drifted toward his belt, but he hesitated. Don't you dare reach for that, the woman warned, eyes steady. This isn't about law, it's about decency, and you don't get to decide who's worthy of it. Temperature dropped, not the weather, the mood. People edged closer, forming a quiet semicircle. A teenager tucked his phone away. An older man in a business suit shifted, bags clinking. Everyone felt it, a renegotiation of power. The veteran didn't raise his voice again, he didn't need to. Silence said more than threat, it said truth. The cop's face tightened. His jaw clenched. For the first time that day, his eyes flicked away. A bead of sweat traced down his temple. He looked at the veteran's bare scars, the stooped cane in the veteran's hand, the silent crowd. Something in him cracked. Without a word, his shoulders dropped, his chin dipped. He looked down at the floor, not at the veteran, not at the people, just at the concrete where lives had been etched in forbidden lines of duty and sacrifice. He sighed, a long, wet sound like defeat. Then he reached behind himself, slowly. He slid an arm behind his back. From his belt, he drew out a folding chair, by the legs. He carried it over, placed it next to the veteran, careful, awkward, as though he was offering more than metal. Offering respect. A seat, he muttered, voice low. Take a seat. There was no applause, no cheers. But thousands of invisible nods rose. Compassion, unwanted but powerful. Awe, unspoken but felt. The veteran accepted the chair. He sat, his cane rested beside him. He folded his hands on his knee, cloth creaking. Crowds parted, phones lowered. A gust of wind brushed past, soft like a benediction. The woman in the bright jacket stepped forward again. "How many more have to lose a leg, lose a friend, just to earn a chair?" she asked the cop. But she didn't wait. She looked at the veteran. "Thank you for your service." Others whispered the same. "Thank you." "Sorry. I'm glad you're here." The cop nodded stiffly, unable to meet their eyes. Maybe he couldn't. Maybe he was seeing for the first time. The veteran exhaled, looking ahead. Not at the cop, not at the crowd, just ahead. "You call that justice?" he asked, quiet. "I call it a promise fulfilled." He lifted the cane, stood again. Cane tapping steadily on concrete like a heartbeat, a pulse still. No cheers, just a city that paused, a city that remembered. True honor isn't about walking without scars. It's about standing even when the world tries to make you kneel. Respect isn't earned with uniform colors. It's given when a society remembers its own. Before we end this story, tell us in the comments where you're watching from. We always love hearing from you. If this story touched your heart, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts below.